Hey everybody! I wanted to jump on and go live for just a couple minutes and share with you a few points from a blog that I just wrote that I'm really excited about. Many of you know that the last couple of months I've had the privilege to actually work in my dream job, and that makes me really, really excited. And I want to share with you some of the things that I'm learning from my job and from these amazing people that I'm working with and that I'm working for, and hopefully inspire you a little bit. Before I jump in, I just wanted to share with you, I like to show these cards, and this one is from my Success Cards deck from Deepak Chopra. And this is the one that I pulled today. I make my vocation my vacation. And the back of the card says, I know that I'm following my bliss when my work is an act of love and devotion. Every day is a joy to live. And that's kind of what it feels like when you're working in your dream job. And that's kind of what things are feeling like for me right now. I feel very fortunate. I actually just re-listened to the book Start With Why and heard Simon Sinek say that 80% of people don't work in their dream job. And that really struck me because I keep thinking you spend so much of your life at work. And if you're not doing something that you love and something that you enjoy, how in the heck can you muster through the week and just be living for the weekends all the time? I hope that this little video and then the blog post inspires you to go for more if you're in that 80% that's not in your dream job. So a couple of things I've noticed that they do differently at Greenleaf. And the biggest one I would say is that they have what I call an abundance mindset. So instead of feeling contracted at work, people feel very expanded. And what that means is if people need something or want something, they're not afraid to ask for it. And most of the time, they typically get it. We use a platform called Tiny Pulse, and people make suggestions in there on a weekly basis about things that would make their work life better. And the company is really great about responding to those and just kind of making it happen, which is really awesome to see. And then you can read about in the blog post this really cool situation happened at the Tony Robbins seminar that we recently attended a few weeks ago. We actually ended up having 16 team members attend that event. There was no holds bar. It was pretty much whoever wanted to go and whoever could go was able to attend. So really, really cool. So abundance mindset is kind of one of the main things that they do differently. Another thing is obviously my role is Chief Inspiration Officer, or another way we call it is Dream Manager. And my whole intention and purpose of being there is to help people reach their personal and professional goals. And I would actually say probably 65% of the goals that I'm helping people work towards really have nothing to do with their job, but really just have to do with making their lives better. So over the last few weeks, I've attended several of the goal meetings that they've had, and it's been super inspiring to hear what people are working towards. It could be little things that have maybe been nagging them for a while, like improving their credit score, or it could be big things like you can read about in the blog. There's a really cool trip that a couple of my team members are getting ready to take next month, and I think you'll find that inspiring as well. And then the last thing I want to share with you is the most important thing of all is that they practice what they preach. So many companies, when they talk about employee engagement, I've been in the employee engagement world in my role in learning and development for the last, probably 5 to 6 years. And everybody talks a big game with engagement and gets their engagement scores, and they're going to do this action planning and all this stuff to change things. And then nothing really changes. So it's really important in organizations to not just say you're going to make these changes or to make all these outer changes, but to really live your values every day. And I'm really fortunate to work for a company whose values are all about improving the lives of the team members that work at the company and the customers and residents that we serve. So hopefully this has given you a little bit of inspiration around your dream job. And if you're not in your dream job, I urge you to do what you can to be happy where you are, because I think you'll be amazed at what can happen when you focus on gratitude and focus on what's working, and eventually be able to land that dream job. So I'm going to post the blog post here shortly, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys real soon.